Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Hello, Professor.
Good evening, everyone.
How are you doing?
Good. Well, thank you.
All right. Tonight, I remember I told you I'll be using Remind. So let us begin from there. If you can do me a favor, text this number. This what is it? Let me share it first. So that for quick communication. If you can text this number.
I'm sorry.
You are this text this message here. This is the message right here. So you have this number. Then you will get a response. Then reply yes, so that you can put you in this my mailing list. So that when I send a message, you can get quick message from me that comes to your cell phone directly. So see the number here. See the message at B3. So text all this to this number, and then you wait for the response. Once it comes, reply yes, so that it will put you in my class. Okay. So that way, when I send a message, you will receive it.
I have a quick question.
Yeah.
Like the paper that you have with the quartiles, the ones from last week, the other ones, did you upload those in the files?
I believe I did the classwork, right? The paper we were using for class, you mean, right?
Yeah, I just didn't know what the names were, so I didn't know which ones they were.
Let's finish this one, then I'll check, show you where it is located. I believe I did upload it.
Okay, thank
you. Anybody done that yet? Hello. So anybody done that yet? Anybody text this message?
I'm doing it now. It's asking for put your whole name in.
Asking for what?
To put your whole name in.
Yeah, when you reply with your name, yes, so that you can put you to the class, yes.
Mm-hmm.
But what I need is this: once you text this message, it will give you a response, and then you can put your name and reply yes.
Okay.
Professor, I just sent you my name now. Did you receive it?
It will go to the app. So not to me. So I can check, however, by closing this.
Excuse me, Professor.
I don't think you are in yet.
Professor. Excuse me, Professor. Yeah, I just got in. I just saw your name and
say, look, if your name doesn't show on this list, that means you're not in yet. So see.
Okay. Excuse me, Professor. I already have the app. It's showing as Tolu Alashebelo. Wow.
Say it again. Yeah, but
my name is showing as Tolu Alashebelo.
As long as it's there, let us test it. Make sure let me see if you can get my message. I'm gonna send a message now.
Okay.
I'm gonna send this. Hello, scholars.
I can't see my name
for my son.
Class. Tell me if you got this message in your cell phone.
Excuse me, are we doing it on our phone, please?
On the phone, yes. Tell me if you got this message. I just sent a message.
I got it, Professor.
Yes, I got it.
I got the message.
Good. So so if you don't get the first if you don't get in the first attempt, take a picture of this page so that you can do it after the class, so I can do it.
Okay.
Okay. Take a photo of this now so that we can begin the class.
You said the class have started, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was message I sent.
I got it.
Excuse me, Professor.
Yes,
I
ma'am.
already have the app on my phone, but because I use it for my speech class, I got the message through the text message, but I couldn't get it through the app.
I think you have to go to add a class and
No, I don't think
write
that
that
here.
one.
As long as you're using this the message I get here, is the way is unique for this particular class. So if that one doesn't work for you, you might try it with this number here.
Okay.
But this message is unique for this class, so it doesn't have to do with the other class we are taking. Okay.
It's perfect.
So take a picture. I'm about to close the page. All right.
So are we supposed to text 1810102?
Yeah. At B36. Test this whole of this message to this. If this one if this one didn't work, then you use text to this now. Please take a photo. I'm closing it now. So we can begin. All right, let us start the class. Now, I want to show you the activities for the class for this week. Go to Canvas page. Look at this week, what you have for this week. This week and next week will be your busiest week. This will be our busiest week. So this week, please mute yourself. For this week, hello, can you mute yourself, please? Hello, whoever is speaking, can you mute yourself?
I think, Professor, you can mute them.
Okay, now this is what you have this week. This is week 2. Like I said, this is the busiest week. You have read the study chapter 3, 4, and 5 of your course textbook. Then this is your homework. You have homework 3 due this week. Homework 4 due this week. Then Excel assignment 2 and 3 are both due this week. Then you have test 1, which is also due this week. So this is how winter classes are always like this, because it's a accelerated classes. So all these 4 homeworks are due this week. Now I want to show you something about the Excel assignment. The Excel assignment, if you open it, you will discover that some of them, the answers are already there. The answers are there already. Like if you look at this one, the mean, you see that the answer is there already, but I want you to do it so I can see that you did it, and I will explain in a minute. See, the answers are already here. This is the first answer. I mean, this is the last answer. This is the second answer. See mode. So they're already there. But I want you to do it because I'm going to check to make sure that you actually did the assignment. How do I know? I will show you in a minute.
I did read it.
Now, suppose I ask you to find the mean or this number. Say find the mean, right? I hope you're paying attention. I ask you to find the mean of this number using Excel. So I'm going to type mean here. Can you see the screen?
Yes.
Yes.
I ask you to find the mean. So you type mean. Mean Excel, since it's Excel, you don't have to start looking for the formula. Just put equal sign to keep that cell ready for finding the mean. Then type average. Mean is average. Once you type it, it shows up here. Double click. Then it starts from the first number to highlight all the way to the last number. Oops, this is the last number right here. Okay. Then you close the parentheses. And then when you press the enter key, the mean, it will show you the mean. Right away. Mean. Now, if I'm grading it, I click on this answer, I will see that you did some work here. Can you see this place? Can you
Yes.
see this? Good.
Yes.
So when so like in the Excel assignment, the answers are there, but I want you to do it to get those answers. Once you finish, you can then upload it. Now, when I'm grading it, I'll click on the answer. If somebody copied, I will know. If you type the answer, let's say you didn't do the work and you type this answer for me, 6667. When I'm grading it, I'll click at your answer. I will see that there's no work done. Then I'll give you 0. So be sure to do the actual work. And the steps for doing those work, I explained it in that assignment. So just follow those steps, step by step, and you get the answer. Okay? Yeah.
Okay, can you go over it again?
Say it again.
Yeah, excuse me, Professor, I have a question. Yes, like just like this one you just did now. You mean by the time we finish doing it, solving it, do we need to copy to like what do I call it?
You don't need to copy anything. Just save the Excel file and upload it where it's supposed to be uploaded. Like here, this one you're supposed to upload it. I don't know how you see it from your end, but you're supposed to upload it in the assignment. If you click on assignment, the submission link is there for you.
Yeah, I know, but it's not just one. It's not just one Excel this thing. So are we supposed to be? We have to upload as for every step for everyone we do, we should upload it.
Yeah, if you finish Excel assignment 2, you upload it in Excel assignment 2. If you finish Excel assignment 3, upload it in Excel assignment 3.
Oh, okay. All right, thank you.
So Professor, that means each assignment is gonna be done under one Excel.
Like I said, if you finish Excel assignment number 2, you upload it in Excel, your Excel file under Excel assignment 2. And if you finish Excel assignment 3, you upload your work for assignment 3 under assignment 3. Yeah.
So for example, assignment 2, it's only one problem.
Only one problem, but you have to finish it and submit it there.
Okay.
I don't think it's only one problem. It's about this one is it wants you to it show you the steps. The second one should it show you the steps for drawing this. See, in this assignment, we use Excel to construct frequency tables. So there are some steps you follow here. So you follow the steps. It is all explained step by step. But you'll be doing it in Excel. So
can we use Google Sheets?
I recommend that you use Excel so that I can get your work, so I can know that you did the work.
So we can't use Google Sheets because I don't have Excel.
Google Sheet. I'm not sure. You might use the Excel they have there, but I just want to make sure that if I click on your answer, I must see the work done. If I don't see any work done, then I have to give you 0. So I must see that when I click on your answers, I don't know how Google Sheet work, but as long as it's a spreadsheet, you should be able to show me.
Professor.
Yep.
Anybody can access Excel using their school credentials. It'll allow them to use Microsoft Office.
Okay. So you had the lady that said Google.
Yeah, it's like online.
So you can do that. Then you hear what she said. You can if you can get that. Then also we have libraries. They have their computers. School library, you can use the school library as well, or library in your neighborhood. They have computers with Excel, or your friends, family, friends, they have computers with Excel. So you have many options.
So can you show us that example again that you showed us on here, like what you want us to do? Professor.
Yes, so this one, for example, this one wants you to calculate the mean. So it depends. Like you follow, I explained the step in the assignment, but I'm going to show you another example. Let's say I want to get median, for example. Here, again, I just make sure you put equal sign first, and type median. It shows up. Double click and highlight from the first number all the way to the last number, and put the closing parenthesis, and then you press Enter key. So all this, like I said, all these things all these steps, I explained them in the Excel assignment. So you shouldn't have any problem with that. So when I click on your answer, I'll see that you did the work. I'll give you a credit. Also, the answers are already there. So I just want you to follow those steps and get those answers.
Okay, thank you. Sure, thank you.
Professor, I have a question.
Yes, ma'am.
Because I tried opening this Excel. When I opened it, it has different stages. And as you do it, if you are saying we should upload just one Excel sheet, if I finish the median and I go to the next step and I do it, I follow the steps, it changes the answer.
Well, maybe something must be wrong with your data entry. Like I said, open a new Excel document. Open an Excel document. Then type in your data set and then follow the steps to get your mean, whatever you ask you to get. Okay?
Okay, after getting the median, when I want to get the median, do I need to open another new Excel sheet to do that, or just do it?
Why do you have to do that? The example I gave you now, did I open new Excel document? I didn't. I just typed the mean, calculated the mean. Then I went under it. I typed the median and calculated the median. So you don't have to. So long as you put their data correctly. And then you type in the answers you want to get, then follow the steps. Okay.
So, Professor, is this open and available for us to do now?
What was that again?
Is this open and available for us to do now?
Oh yeah, both of them are open for you to do now.
All right, thanks.
So now let's start the class now. Now tonight, what we have today is quartiles. The quartiles. Now quartiles, you guys can see my screen, right?
Yes.
Now quartiles divide a data set into 4 groups. Sorry, 4 groups, yes, but we are interested in the 3 groups, the Q1, Q2, and Q3. That's what we are interested in. And what to give you an idea of what quartiles actually are is, like now companies make they are required by SEC to declare profit every quarter. I mean, talking about publicly traded company, those companies that have their stocks being traded in the stock exchanges, they are required by law and to publish their profit to the public every quarter. Now, that is every 3 months. Schools also are required, they have quarters. As a matter of fact, some colleges don't have semester, they have quarters. So this will give you an idea what quartiles are. You know, the first quartile, Q1, is the first 25 and is equivalent to 25th percentile. The second quartile, which is the 50, we call it the second quartile or the median, and it is equivalent to 50th percentile. And the third quartile, which is 75, which is the equivalent to 70th percentile. So because of this relationship between quartiles and percentile, we can use the same formula for finding the percentile to find the quartiles. So an example, we clarify this. This example says the number of nuclear power plants in the top 15 nuclear power producing countries are shown below. Okay. They find the following: the first quartile, second quartile, third quartile, then interquartile range, and then mid quartile. So let's look at this. We have the first thing is to put them in order from the smallest to largest, which I just did here. Now, we're going to be using the same formula for percentile. Like the formula we used it last time we have a class. We have it, this is the formula I'm talking about here. So we use the same formula. I'm going to write it, okay. Excuse me, class, just a minute. Hello, Chidoa. I'm in class. I'm in winter class.
Oh, really? I didn't know that. Sorry. Okay, well.
No problem.
Okay.
Well, thank you.
Okay.
All right. So we have sorry about that, class. I had to answer this one. So that's the formula. So I'm going to write this formula and put it back in so we can have it answered. Okay. So I'm going to go to take you to the other workbook so we can write the formula the way it should be. Quartile is quartile of interest. Okay, will be, I'll use n times p. Okay, n times p, where n is number of items there. P is they represent the quartile of 100. All right, so use this. Let me make it bold. So using it, I'll get us a quartile. So I'm going to place it there in our main workbook. Okay. Let's say the first thing we do is to arrange them in order from the smallest to largest. We did it already, and we have it here. So I'm going to write this formula down. We begin work. So based on this, Q1 first quartile, Q1 will be, you have n times p over 100. We have n on n equals how many of them? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 of them. N 15 numbers they gave us. And of course, P, our first quartile. This is part A. This is part A. So I'm going to write it. Part A wants us to find the first quartile. So that means our P is the first 25. So that means that our Q1, the first quartile will be, it says n times P 100, which means we got n is 15 times P is 25 over 100. So this the answer we get now will help us to locate the quartile. The answer we get here is not the quartile, but is the location number for the quartile. So this gives us 15 times 25. I got we go to our calculator. So we have what is it? What is the calculator? I should have it here. 15 times 25.
Excuse me, why is this 25p? How do you get p?
How do I get 25? So how do I get 25?
Yes, yes.
So maybe you didn't. We are not here when we are doing it. So the first quartile is the first 25%. See, 25. See, can you see the screen?
Yeah, again, yeah, got it.
So that's how 25 came from. So so we can go back to this. We have 15. What is it? 15 times 25. Okay, we have 15 times 25 over 100. 3.75. Like I said, when we're doing percentile, whenever your answer have a decimal part, go to the next number. Remember that, don't forget that, okay? 3.75, which is what we have, 3.75. 3.75, which is the fourth number. That's what it means, fourth number. So that Q1 becomes, this is the first number, this is the second number, this is the third number, this is the 10th number. So Q1 is 10. So let's interpret. What does this mean? If you remember, this question is about the number of nuclear power stations. Okay, that in the top 15 nuclear power producing countries. So if your quartile is 10, that means it means that about 1/4. The first quartile is is 25%. So you can see about 25%, okay, of the countries, I can say about 1/4 of the countries. Remember, quartile divide the distribution into four groups. So you can either say 25% or about 1/4 of the countries have 10 or less nuclear, 10 or less nuclear power producing nuclear power plants. Nuclear power plants. So about 10 or less. Okay. So that gives us the first quartile. Let's get the second quartile now. Because it says, part B says, find the second quartile. Okay. B, for the second quartile, in that case, our N remains the same thing, but our P is the only thing that will change. Because second quartile, P is 50. So for the second quartile, P is 50. 50. So that Q2 becomes, again, the formula is N times P over 100. So you have equals N, which is 15, times P, which is 50 over 100. Okay. So we go to our calculator and get an answer there. So change this to 50. 50 is 7.5. Again, when the answer has a decimal part, always go to the next number, which is 8. And also remember, the answer you get from this is not the quartile. It is only the location number for the quartile. 7.5, which is the 8th number. 8th number. So that Q2 becomes, go and count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, which is 18. 18. So we can now interpret this. I'm going to copy this. Now, Q2 is the number is the 50, P is 50 in that case. So our interpretation will be about 50% of them, or about half of them. You can say about half of them have 18 or less nuclear power plants. Okay. Now, any question before I continue? Any question?
No.
Okay, let's do the third one then. Third one says, C says the third quartile. So for the third quartile, in that case, N is still 15, and our P is now 75 this time around, 75. Okay. So this one is 75 for P, 75. So that's our Q3 becomes N times, sorry, excuse me. Of course, we know that it's N times P, and it's N times P over 100. So we have 15 times 75 by 100. So we go to that here, our calculator. So 75 instead of 50, move some to 75. 75, about 11.25. Now in algebra, 11.25. Oh, we have 10 minutes left. 11.25 means if you round it up, it can give you actually 11. But here we're not doing regular rounding, we're doing rounding up. So just so long as you have a decimal part, just go to the next number, which in this case would be 12. 11.25. 11.25, which is 12th number. number. So that's Q3 becomes, go and count the 12th number. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 31. Am I right?
Yes.
31. Okay. 31, 31, 31, 31. Let's see, go back. 31. 31. So I have interpretation of that. My this thing disappeared. Okay. All right, let's see it. Interpretation. So you can say about 75% of them have 31 or less. Have 31 or less. Nuclear power plants. At one let nuclear power plants. So that's how you get it, basically. Any question before we go to the next example? Any questions, scholars?
No.
Okay. Now, sometimes numbers might be even number, whereby like this type can be even number. That means it might give you an answer that it does not include a decimal part. In that case, like we did in the when we're doing percentile, you just choose that number and the next number. So I'm going to use this one to describe it. Now, we will not have this thing is giving us only 40 minutes, so we won't have enough time to do this one in this session. So when this session ends, when we are timed out, just like we do before, wait for 10 minutes and log back in using the same link that I gave you. So because the time that is left will not be enough to discuss this one, I'm going to just use the time left to show you some more thing about the assignment that are due. Okay. Oh, I have already explained it. I'm going to use the opportunity to show you some Excel, how to do some work on Excel. While we wait for right now we have only 6 minutes left. I'm going to show you how to do some of these things in Excel. Okay. Just then we'll come back. We begin on this one. Okay. All right. Let me take you to Excel and show you so many things. Excel is really easy. Some of the questions that they gave you in that Excel assignment, you can just watch this and you can get most of them. Mode. So suppose you're looking for the mode. Okay. You can see the screen, right?
Yes.
Yes.
So you're gonna put equal sign, type mode. If you show, I'm gonna use this one. So you're gonna go from here, and keep going. Now, you can then close it. Yeah, make sure you close the parentheses before you press the enter key to give you the mode. See, mode is 18, median 18. See, mode, why is it 18? Because 18 occurred almost often, I believe. See, 1, 2. You know what? Let me rearrange it in order so that you can see that why it says that mode is 18. Okay, let me sort it. Okay, from the smallest to largest. You can see that we have 18 2 times. That's the only number that occurred twice. And that's why it tells us that the mode is 18. Okay. Now, if you want to find the standard variance, for example, because next week we are going to do Excel assignment for measures of variation. Variance, type equal sign, type VAR. Now, if this is a sample, so you're going to use this one, var.s. See, because this is variance for sample. var.p is variance for the population. But we are doing samples, so you're going to just use this one. Then highlight all of them. So all those work that take us a long time to find, like variance, you can get it in a few seconds. And here, close the parentheses and press the enter key to give you the variance right away. Now, they're all in so many decimal places. So if you want to reduce them to let's say to 2 decimal place, click on that answer. You go up right here. See, this one for increase, this one is for decrease. If you click on it, the decimal will be decreased. See, the same thing here. If you want to reduce this to 2 decimal places, go up here and keep clicking, and it will be, you know, see. And if you want standard deviation, okay, deviation. Okay, what you're gonna do is to do the same thing. ST, put equal sign, put STDEV. Now, if it is for sample, which is what we are using, you're gonna choose the one STDEV.S and highlight all of them. Okay. Okay. You can see all of them highlighted. Then close parentheses, and that will give you, press the enter key to give you the standard deviation, which you can, you know, adjust to the number of decimal places you want. See? Now.
Hello, Professor. Please, can you highlight the answer for the variance? I want to see the formula. Can you highlight the 711.4?
It's right here.
Okay.
Can you see it?
Yeah. Thank you.
You're welcome. So, sometimes they give you the standard the variance already, and they don't give you the numbers, but they give you the variance, and they want you to answer this, get the standard deviation. In that case, all you have to do is to do standard deviation SD standard, and you can use that method as well. Deviation will be, suppose that they give you the answer for variance, but they didn't give you all these numbers. So they want to find the standard deviation. You already know that standard deviation is the square root of variance. So put equal sign and type SQRT. Comes up. Then click on the variance and then close the parentheses. It will give you the standard deviation. See, the same thing we got before. You know, see? So I'm going to close it now because we have a minute left. We don't have much time. So remember, wait for 10 minutes and log back in. Let us finish this, okay? I see you back in 10 minutes. Yeah.
A break, yeah.